Double Vision. Hey everybody, welcome back. We've got another Double Vision. I'm Joe. This is Double Vision. Double Vision. Where Tom gives his take, and then I give my take. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and of course here, YouTube. Hey, welcome back to Drunk Under the Sun's Double Vision. And last week, Tom dropped a really interesting show that I think I'm going to continue. I think he ended it, "Have you ever thought?" or something like that. But his thought was great. So I'm going to continue another side of that I've been thinking of. Like, he was thinking about how the citizens of Metropolis and Gotham perceive the heroes and stuff like that. I think that they would really hate Superman, to be honest with you. Because I think that there's somebody out there, even in Gotham, that could think back and be like, remember when Superman wasn't here? None of this shit ever happened. And then he shows up, and all these fucking aliens from outer space are coming down here and fighting, and he's destroying the city every fucking month, every fucking day. Right? And they gotta feel the same way about Batman. He's sitting back, somebody's sitting back thinking, like, man, remember when Batman wasn't here? Like, especially like the low-level mobs, just like the mobs. Remember when Batman wasn't here and we were like king of the city? And then he shows up, and now the Joker, Penguin, all these guys, Bane, now we're nothing. We're nobodies now. Fucking Batman, we used to make a lot of money. And now all these other guys are stealing all what we used to do. You know? The same with people that are just on the street. They're probably sitting back there, you know, back before Batman was here, we never had any problem with the Joker or Two-Face or the Riddler. But then Batman showed up, and all these fucking supervillains come out of nowhere and just wreaking havoc everywhere. I remember the good old days when it used to be just a regular mob. And now we got this shit to deal with. I wish Batman would just fucking go away. But on the flip side of that, do you think the superheroes ever catch on? Like, I know in The Dark Knight, Batman and Alfred kind of talk about it. But you ever think that he sits back and is like, man, remember back when I was a kid, it was just mobs, and then I became Batman, and then the Joker showed up, and then Two-Face, and Mr. Freeze, and all these other villains showed up, and now I gotta fight them, and now I can't even stop, because if I do stop, they're gonna destroy the city. So I kinda dug myself a fucking hole here, I can't get out of it. And what if he did? Like, what if any of these people did? I think Metropolis would be fine. If Superman just stopped, I think Metropolis would be fine. If he left, all his villains would just follow him. But Batman, all the villains are basically in the city. So if he stopped, do you think Joker would, like, make some big extravagant thing and be looking around like, oh, like Batman doesn't show up? But he did that in The Dark Knight, like, The Dark Knight Returns, the graphic novel. I guess he did that. But, like, would it be that? Would he have, like, this big, like, fuck type deal? They all pull one last big heist, and then they're like, well, Batman's not here. This ain't fun anymore. Would they all give up if the superheroes did? Because both of those superhero cases, they were up before the villains were there. It's not like the Power Rangers. Power Rangers were given those powers to protect the Earth from the villains coming. They still destroy the fucking city every episode. I don't know how whatever the city's name is around by the next episode, because how long did it take to rebuild 2 buildings in New York after they got destroyed? Years. Whole fucking city gets demolished in one episode. They're fine the next time. Like, they must have like Amish contractors or something, because there ain't nobody I know that can build shit that quick and clean it up after 2 gigantic things destroy it. But on top of that, that's about all I got. I had a second observation, an ever think of type deal, was, have you ever been in, like, walking into, like, a grocery store? I do this all the time. Like, you're walking into a grocery store, and the song hits, and you think to yourself, man, this would be a badass movie scene. And you're in your head, you're like thinking up all this other shit, and this song that's playing that would never be in a grocery store theme, you know, it'd be like doo-doo-doo type shit as you're shopping, but like this rock music's playing, you're like picking out your cereal and be like, man, this is such a great movie scene. Or like you're driving and a song comes on, be like, yeah, I got this shit. Like I do that all the time. Like it's always like, I always cut right to, this would be a great movie scene. Like, I'm picking out my cereal to Metallica, it's great. Type shit. Like, I do that all the time, and I know it'd be a ridiculous movie scene at the end of the day. But in my head, I was like, man, this would be so cool, like walking in. This is my entrance music, walking in the grocery store. Yeah, I'm badass. I'm getting my fucking groceries today. But it's grocery shopping. Like, why would that be a thing? So I just wanted to finish off my double vision with another little thing that I had. I didn't have a lot, but I think about that theme music thing all the time. And that superhero other part to that was just to finish up Tom's thought, because I think it's funny. And I think if they did quit, I think the villains would too. And I think the villains, like the low-level villains, think about that shit all the time. So, sorry for the delay on this video. Hope you enjoyed my take on those two have I ever thought of moments. And we'll catch you next time. This is Double Vision. Hey everybody, welcome back. We've got another Double Vision. I'm Joe. This is Double Vision. Double Vision. Where Tom gives his take, and then I give my take. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and of course here, YouTube.